Hi everyone, Brett McRae here with your Farm and Ranch news from the Northern Ag Network. Last week, I traveled to Casper for a Farm Bill Roundtable with the Wyoming farmers and ranchers and United States senators. The current Farm Bill, legislated in 2018, will expire in September, and Congress is hard at work trying to craft the latest version of the bill that includes critical support for agriculture as well as the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. At the roundtable, farmers and ranchers shared their concerns with Wyoming Senators John Barrasso and Cynthia Lummis and Ranking Senate Ag Committee member John Bozeman.
And I believe so strongly that the answers to our problems need to come from the ground up. Don't need to be decided by a bunch of bureaucrats in Washington. So that's why we're here, is to understand what's going on in the ground. We're in the process now of writing the five-year program, the five-year Farm Bill. And so this is such an important program. So we're just getting input as we go forward.
Wyoming producers discussed Farm Bill topics like crop insurance, risk management programs, conservation, and trade promotion. As the summer progresses, we've heard news of stable fly problems that are plaguing cattle producers. MSU Extension beef cattle specialist Dr. Megan Van Emmen writes that cattle often crowd together or stand in water to protect against the blood-feeding insects that bite the front legs of cattle. This is a story we'll continue to follow, but meanwhile, we'll be back in an hour with your markets.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought, there always is. There's always gonna be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps, but it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Hello everyone, Brett McRae back with more ag news and your markets. Yesterday, a political event grain traders have long feared came to pass. On Monday, Russia declined to extend the year-old Black Sea grain initiative that allowed Ukrainian grain to move out of Black Sea shipping ports. The announcement came after an attack on a key bridge that connects Crimea to Russia, although the country said that the agreement is suspended because its demand on sanctions relief were not met. Although it was widely predicted that this event would drive up grain prices on Monday, both corn and wheat were lower in most contracts. Prior to the conflict, Ukraine was one of the world's largest wheat-producing countries. The cash cattle market gained ground last week after a couple weeks of steady trade supportive of futures prices. The way-up market in Torrington, Wyoming, a little softer on Friday, $2 to $5 lower for the cull cows from around 102 to 111, topping out at 118. Last week at the sheep yards in Newell, 60 to 79 pound feeder lambs from 202 up to 213, 80 to 99 pound feeders from 184 to 207. Even though the suspension of the Black Sea Grain Initiative is a major bullish influence on grain markets, it appears that other influences commanded more attention, including weather, with some rain chances for the extremely dry Midwest. That's all for your Ag Report. Have a great day.